criminals, killers, traffickers, and child predators who are allowed to enter our country under the open border policy of these people, the Democrats.
Under these people, the Democrats.
Good morning.
It's insane. Mic checking. Good morning, my good people. Good morning, my good people. Oh, my Lord. Where's my Twitter? Mic checking. Good morning, my good people. Welcome to Fontane In The Morning, featuring the amazing Porsha J. Thank you guys for tuning in this morning. Sorry for being late. I have been listening to the state of...
What's it called?
I don't know what the fuck I've been listening to. I don't know what the fuck I was just listening to.
The House of Chamber during the State of Union address.
State of Union address in the House.
At the House of Chamber.
Bro, the president just lied so many times. Like, the president lied so many fucking times. I don't know what to say to this.
I made some bullet points.
What you got?
So, some of the things that he said. First of all, he's going to match tariff for tariff. He's going to put a 25% tariff.
So let's start right there. Automatically, y'all, whatever came from Canada last week that cost you $1,000 is now going to cost you $1,200. Whatever came from Mexico last week that cost you $100 should now cost you $120, give or take. The idea that tariffs are going to help our country is that not only automatically it raises prices. That's automatic. But let's just say for the sake of the argument, let's discuss. Let's say for the sake of argument, this works out. Companies that are American-made companies that took their businesses overseas to have to pay out less money. Let's just say they do come back. Let's say, they are going to come back. I need us to understand, we didn't tell these businesses to leave America. They left America because they don't want to pay American wages. Nobody said, hey, billion-dollar business, y'all need to get out of America. The billionaires who own the companies said, I do not want to pay livable wages to Americans. And for that reason alone, I'm going to take this big-ass company, build it overseas, and import. Because then I just got to sell Americans. So the notion that the same billionaires who took their fucking companies out of here are going to now come back and save us blows my mind every day. That's just the companies. But again, let's just say they do come back. They come back, everything's good. They build in America. Now they got to pay us. They can't pay Americans $8, $10 and we know what's actually being made. They can't do that shit, which is why they left. So when the president gets in front of everybody and was like, I'm making these companies come back, my nigga, they left. Nobody told them to do that. I'm making them come back, my nigga. They now have to pay us. So we're hoping they come back, and then we're hoping they actually pay good money.
Lord. President Trump gave a 2-hour speech last night. It's so weird calling him president. Jesus Christ.
I call him white man.
He said a lot of outlandish. He lied a lot.
A lot, dog.
It is kind of really crazy to see how divided the House is right now. Like, it literally was like all of the Democrats on one side, all the Republicans on one side. The Republicans were acting like a cult.
Literally.
They were cheering him on at every sentence that he said.
He didn't actually have to say anything.
He pretty much called Joe Biden the worst president ever. He said that he inherited a country that had been suffering from inflation. It's like Did we forget he was the president before Biden?
That's
like,
so understand. Yes, there is a huge subpart of people who actually forgot bro had already had the job. Y'all gotta recognize a lot of people don't peep game when the Republicans started oh my God, the open borders, we're in so much danger, If Donald Trump would have built the wall like he said, we wouldn't have been in this danger. I need y'all to understand. This foreigner is coming to kill us and take all our jobs shit is propaganda. It's not real. Foreigners are not a danger to society. White men are. But again, pay attention. If in 2016, had you built the wall like you said, he started his whole campaign. One thing y'all remember from that campaign is he was going to build a motherfucking wall. Where is it?
Oh, he did say that since he's enforced all of the ICE and people sent back to Mexico, that they have the lowest amount of people that have crossed illegally into the country ever in history. And
he says shit like that, y'all. And it's like, where are you getting these numbers from?
He's just making up stuff. Like
where are you getting your facts from?
He says it as it's fact, and then everyone just cheers. Like, woo!
The fact of the matter is, he had an opportunity to build the wall. He was in office for 4 years, had his job the whole time, signed the tariff deals with Canada and Mexico that he is currently rivaling right now. He signed the literal deals that he went and turned around and was like, yo, who the fuck signed these deals? It was like, you. So you fucked the economy up and helped and pushed us into inflation. Not only did he sign those bad tariff deals, he signed a bad tariff deal with China back in 2018 when he was still president. He also had the tariff issue affected the farmers back in 2018 when he was still president. Understanding that, and again, this as well as the people who forgot he was president. Also, a lot of people don't realize when shit actually starts taking effect. Okay? The president don't sign something on Tuesday, and next Tuesday it start looking like that. Usually, the motherfucker signs something on Tuesday, and it don't show up for another 400 Tuesdays. Because it takes multiple months and sometimes years for policies to actually take into effect. I'll help you again. Eggs are high as hell right now. The reason eggs are high is because the Biden administration tried to curb the bird flu. They killed 100 million chickens. Disgusting, might I add. But they killed 100 million chickens. The Biden administration, before they walked out of office peacefully, they called Turkey, the country, and said, hey, can we get a whole bunch of eggs off y'all? Y'all know y'all got them eggs on y'all. Can we get that? Turkey said, yeah, we're going to need some money in, but we got you. We ordered 30 billion tons worth of eggs.
Woo!
30 billion tons worth of eggs. These eggs are going to start coming into the country May, June, July. Look into those months. In June or July, when the price of eggs come falling down, the president is then going to say, look what I did to the eggs. Look what I did. I'm telling you right now, it was already signed. The money is already paid. The eggs are already ordered. He don't got to do shit except let it happen. And he's going to be like, yo, look what I did to the eggs. And we got to understand.
Justin said, Obama deported the most immigrants.
Yes!
And they had a problem with it then.
Justin, thank you, gang. Thank you, Justin Dante. As stated, Obama got the immigration deportation record. He was putting up broad numbers when he was the president. He was shipping niggas everywhere. Obama didn't give a fuck where you was from. You was going back.
They don't want to fix immigration. They want to use it as race.
Bro, I'm about to break my iPad. Keep talking.
Come on, Justin.
Keep talking. It's not immigration. It's racism.
Yep.
It's just racism. They do not listen. There are not enough foreigners here for you to actually care. Unless you live in Los Angeles, South LA, San Antonio, Miami, New York, the cities where immigrants actually live and thrive, you don't even run into these motherfuckers that often.
Like, I don't know anybody that actually knows somebody who got deported. Like, this is just, we're seeing it on
y'all see me ask the old boy, you remember when Cuz online, and I said, has an immigrant actually negatively affected you in your life in any form or fashion?
No.
Can I ask y'all that? Has an immigrant come into your life, an illegal immigrant, might I add, not just somebody who's over here, an illegal immigrant, has an illegal immigrant come into your life, took your job, or injured somebody in your family?
Come on now. If anything, they're helping the economy. Like,
no, like they literally help the economy. Our economy is not strong without illegal immigration. Mm-hmm. You know why our economy is not strong without illegal immigration? You want to know the craziest part? You want to know why? Illegal immigration built the country.
Yeah.
We've never had a country without illegal immigration.
Yeah.
We had illegal immigrants working slavery for 400 years.
I don't know what that was about. Trump says that he's seeking permanent income tax cuts, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security benefits. He also wants to make car loan interest payments tax deductible, but only if the car, if it's American car.
So, and that's the tax on tips thing and no tax income tax things. Y'all, like, why was that not in that bill?
What does that help? If your salary base, what does it even help on tips and overtime?
Well, the tax on tips thing is a direct extension to the blue. The thought process is that most liberals and Democratic voters work on tips. Most of y'all work in the service industry. Most of y'all work in industries to where you're going to get tipped. So the thought process is, I ain't worried about my niggas and my constituents. They got regular jobs. They don't get tips.
Like the middle class.
I'm worried about the younger kids who always vote blue. I'm worried about the black people who I think work on tips. I'm worried about Mexicans who I think work on tips. I'm literally trying to get votes on that side. Literally. And then y'all notice the tax on tips and no income tax shit, etc. is not in their bill. So we're just saying it. Like, we're just saying things. Because nowhere did he put this to try to actually get it for his constituents. I'm just saying it. Just like the $8,000 check from Doge.
Oh yeah,
we're just saying words.
We'll probably never see that money.
They didn't do the math on that before they actually started saying it in public. They didn't say, okay, if we take 8 bands times that by 147 million taxpayers. Keep in mind, 147 million taxpayers. How much money is that? Oh, it's up in a fucking 44 billion. Do we want to pass out that kind of money? You know, we do want to pass out 40 billion. We do that all the time to Americans. And you know what happens when Americans get money? We charge y'all. They gave us $600. They gave us $1,200 stimulus checks. And then blamed us for 3 years.
For 3 years. Oh my God.
Like
Well, I'm glad that a lot of the Democrats are not standing for it. It's a lot of representatives that walked out last night. They said they refused to listen to the lies. Representative Al Green, from the very beginning of it, he stood up. He was standing on business. He had to be actually removed. And when he got out, he made a statement that basically saying he's standing for the people. Like, Trump is trying to get rid of Medicaid, and that is just, there's so many people that lives literally depend on Medicaid. Also, they're wanting Trump to raise the cap on Social Security benefits because the economy is so much more expensive now. Like, they need more money.
I just want us to start thinking about this one more time. And when I say us, I literally mean his supporters. When did billionaires who started the fucking, like billionaires started the fuck party, when did they decide, you know what, we're going to stop fucking y'all? Like, where is that memo at? For the billionaires who took their companies and hired illegal immigrants. Do y'all think that the owners of the construction companies, every time they go down to see their sites, they be like, oh my God, what are all these illegal immigrants doing here? Do y'all think the construction companies say that, knowing that mostly Hispanic men work at these sites. No, they don't come down and say, what are all these illegal immigrants doing here? They don't come down and say shit until the job is done. The illegal immigrants that sell the fruits and things of that nature. Again, these people aren't harming anyone. They're out making money, hustling for their families. And then there's a host of people saying, y'all, you can't do that here.
I don't know.
Tell me when an illegal immigrant has caused any misharm or misfortune in your life. And then when you do that, I'm going to counteract that with the white man who's done far worse.
I don't know how long I want to. The politics discussion is just draining my spirit.
I don't trust politicians at all. I am in fact in agreement that the government needs to be smaller, that we need to oust all corruption, and that we Americans need to see literally where every dollar can go. I agree with that. I don't agree that a racist, a bigot, and some weird ass South African should be in control of that.
No.
You're not even American.
And he literally called Elon the head of Doge yesterday.
Which he's not supposed to be. Which we were under the impression that he wasn't supposed to be. So how are you the head of Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, and you get money from the government? Don't you supposed to be checking your efficiency? And wouldn't that be a conflict of interest? If Porsha assigned me to the make sure you're not cheating department, and I'm the nigga that's trying to make sure I'm not cheating?
What they're doing to the federal employees is disgusting. I heard 2 interviews with 2 people who literally said they went to work.
Hey, I'm sorry. Al Famala said they be wreaking havoc on them roads near my house. They don't do shit at work. They just hit your car. It's not funny. It's not funny, but a Mexican totaled my car.
You gotta let that go. Y'all, I don't even know why we got you started.
I got out the car. I was like, what country you from?
Anyways, the federal employees, there was one employee that said that he went to work and then he got home. I'm sorry, it was a woman. She went to work, she got home, she checked her work email, and she had an email from like a random person in HR that basically said you're being terminated effective immediately for poor performance. And she since 2006 had never received a poor performance report. Her supervisor had no idea. So how are you telling the person that would have monitored my performance don't even know that I'm getting fired?
I had bad performance.
Like, okay, you gonna let me go, but why would you let me go and say poor performance? Like, they are doing them dirty.
I was listening to one of the interviews as well. He said he got an email saying he was being let go for poor performance. Got another one the following day saying, "Oh, my bad, never mind, my nigga, you good." And then got another one the following day saying, "Nah, now never mind. Your ass is fired."
They making everybody go back in the office.
I can't even. So on Wednesday I'm fired. On Thursday I got my job. On Friday I'm fired again. What the fuck can my life?
I can't believe this is the government. This is so unprofessional.
It's again to the people who voted for him. Granted, I do want people to suffer, absolutely. But the fact of the matter is, here in America, we can't pick out the ones who suffer. So y'all, so to our voters who decided to support this shit, you are literally fucking all of us. Like, congrats on dragging everybody into the fuck party.
Just under the guise that
because none of y'all voted for this shit. Nobody knew Doge was gonna be created. But y'all was like, yeah, we gonna vote for Trump. Nobody said Doge was gonna pop up. Well, we gonna vote for Trump. Nobody said he was gonna fire literally Americans. Y'all, he told us the foreigners were coming to take the black jobs. What the fuck is a black job?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Nick, he said that shit and not move it. Not my cousins, one of them. But niggas literally told me this makes sense. Literally, I've had like 12, 15 jobs. I don't know, I've had mad jobs. Not one time, once, did I walk in there and get a black one. Like, I never applied for a black job. I never got paid from a black job.
I did not want to believe that Project 25 was real. Like, I did not want to believe
it was real. What
real.
was I telling you? I was making content. I said it, cousin. No, Donald Trump said he ain't a part of it. He's now hired 6 niggas that wrote it.
Y'all, this is finna be a long 4 years. It's only been 43 days.
It's been a long 40 fucking days. And again, might I add again,
he said he's done more.
He's not lowered any fucking prices.
He really ain't done anything in regards to inflation. And then y'all are saying like, oh, it takes time. Okay, that's fair. How much time y'all need? How much time is it going to take before y'all start to see, okay, this man did not do what he said he was going to do?
My cousin yesterday told me, he sent me a video saying that what the tariffs are going to do and how it's going to fuck us, but it should work out in the long run. Literally, it should. In the fucking video, it said it should work.
The long run.
The nigga told me, my cousin told me yesterday, only time will tell. No, it's telling. Literally, this shit is telling right now. Nothing's good. Nothing that let's say, fuck it. Let's say I voted for Trump. And I voted to make sure trans women don't get to play in women's sports. Good. We stopped them. We stopped all 9 of them. We on our shit. I voted to make sure that inflation went down. That's not happening. I voted to make sure that illegal immigrants got deported. That shit's barely happening. And those are the 3 things I voted for because I'm a motherfucking idiot. So I got one. He spent $150 million. That administration spent $150 million on transgender propaganda commercials. And then got on TV and told y'all we spending money on wild shit.
Yeah. He had a long list of all the things that he cut that's saving money. And I asked Richie, I'm like, okay, so he cut these things. Where does the money where does that money go?
That 8 bands? The 8 band check y'all gonna get.
Oh.
I hope and pray we get that 8 bands. I hope and pray they actually send out 40 some odd billion dollars to taxpaying Americans. I hope and pray we get it. In fact, I'm gonna finish my prayer after this show. So we can then watch the economy skyrocket again.
Yeah, exactly. Because what would happen after that?
Inflation is not even real. But to think that, Doge should save this money. Elon is not actually a crazy South African billionaire who don't need to fucking be around. To think that he's on our side at any any point. I want to see that $8,000 check. I want to see it, and then I want to see what happens to our country.
Right. Because they're not going to just give us $8,000. Like,
again,
in what world?
Again, when white people had the opportunity to vote for universal health care, they asked if niggas was getting it.
Or was it 5,000? It don't even matter. 5, 8,
5,
whatever.
Give a fuck. They asked, hey, are niggas gonna get that universal health care too? It was like, everybody getting it? They was like, yeah. They was like, well, that's too universal. So understanding that people who don't even have are willing to take from people who also don't have is what we just watched happen here. Is what you know you poor as fuck. You know you poor.
And see, niggas, they don't get it. So for them, if he were to give them a $5,000 check, they would be like, yay! And praise him. Just like they did with the stimulus check. I don't know if we're aware,
he's trying to take over the USPS. The mailing system, so look, pay attention again, how the plot goes. I've told y'all that the last time I lost the election, I said that they rigged it. I said that they used computers to do it. Not everybody, but a lot of people, a lot of them believed it. This time I came around, I said, we're too big, we're too powerful for them to rig. I got everything out in the public. There's no way they can trick me, right? So then I win this election. Then I immediately say, we need to move all of our voting to paper ballots because They stole the election from me. They tried to steal this when we were just too powerful. So we can't let this happen again. We need to move to paper ballots. If I own the U.S. mail system, USPS, and we are doing paper ballots, I can then control what? The paper ballots. I'm already outside I already got some of my niggas outside saying I need a new term. I need to have the opportunity and availability to run 3 terms and be a president again. And I control paper ballots.
I can't believe this is happening. Like, I literally cannot believe I'm living through the generation that has to deal with this.
I can't believe I'm in fucking Nazi Germany. And then I got literal Americans. Like, I think the Russian thing is fucking with me more than anything. I got literal Americans. And not just the average day-to-day American. Middle-aged white men Americans. On the internet, I read this shit. I read just so I can know. I don't really care to actually get involved. I just want to know shit. White men siding with Russia. We gotta be in hell. Because white men never side with Russia. White Russians barely side with Russia.
I don't know if he's gonna...
We will not make it 4 years. Where's she at?
Naya. Yeah, Chef Naya. I don't feel like he's gonna be president for 4 years. They're already trying to get him impeached.
He's not gonna be president for 4 years.
But I don't know how.
He's gonna be president for fucking longer. We are in danger.
Ugh.
We are in that
That's
much
one
danger.
thing. People think he's not gonna make it 4 years. We worry he gonna make it longer. Cause he's trying to do away with the voting system to where he can control it.
Listen, again, every time people say, we're America, we wouldn't do that. We've never done none of this shit. Y'all have never seen an insurrection started by a former president, not one time. Not in my life, for sure.
Never.
My grandma, my auntie never seen it. Y'all never seen a U.S. president literally be racist. Like, this nigga's flat out racist in our face.
That's why I think it's just so crazy that people freaking out about a woman getting into the office, a black woman. And I'm like, y'all should be more worried about Trump, not Kamala.
I had the thought process that there's no way gang can keep moving like this and not be impeached. He's, for the most part, already put everybody in power that needs to be in order to stop him from being impeached. Firing a whole bunch of federal employees and making sure that completely unqualified people work positions of power, DEI hires. This is how you make sure you're not impeached. Again, Hitler did not just steal Germany. He didn't walk in like, hey, nigga, everybody get down. I got a gun. I'm about to steal Germany. Mm-hmm. He legally positioned himself in places of power with his homies to make sure that you cannot argue what's happening in front of you legally. And then I'm going to start doing illegal shit afterwards. I don't know if it's going to be like, oh, you know, we're America. We'll always fight back. He owned the Supreme Court. They got 2 years of power right now until the midterms come up.
I'm kind of at loss for words because I can't believe that the things I listened to him talk, and he talked about how, you know, he was able to change the country back to female and male genders only. He got critical race theory out of the schools.
Critical race theory was created by white men, might I add. There's nothing critical about it. Y'all are evil people.
Y'all are evil. you mean us telling the history?
Y'all being too critical of our race. No, nigga, I was just telling the truth.
Like, critical of the lies that y'all put into our textbooks for the kids? Like, what? God forbid. So, anyways.
I said we've never seen this, and that's the goddamn thing. I've never heard of any president with felonies. He had 34 of them. He was bankrupt 6 times. He had 6 bankruptcies on his jacket. And there are people telling me he's a good businessman. God bless America.
This is bad news today, y'all. Yes. Kyrie Irving.
Not up for real.
So disappointed.
Oh my God! Thank God I'm not a Dallas Mavericks fan. I know that shit hurts for y'all. that speedy recovery. Best of wishes to my man Kyrie Irving. For anyone who don't know, he tore his ACL a few nights ago. I'm going to say maybe about 2 nights ago on the drive to the bucket. He was trying to lay the ball up. Not stepped on somebody, but banged knees into center Valanciunas. Banged his knee, but then you can see as he put his foot on the ground, he hyperextends it, pushes back, he tore his ACL, he's out for the season. We've seen him and Anthony Davis, who, again, the Mavericks traded Luka Doncic for. We've seen him and Anthony Davis play one time together. Kyrie Irving's season is now over, so they're not going to play again, and I do believe Anthony Davis' season as well is also over. We need to peep game. I was talking to my cousin about this last night. He threw something at me that I need to touch base with. Mark Cuban sold the Mavericks. Mark Cuban, of course, as an owner of a basketball team, was actually a basketball fan. The people he sold the Mavericks to own the Sands, the casino company. They're from Vegas. This lady's a billionaire. She owns Sands, a few casinos. They got that money on. They papered up.
Okay.
The idea that the NBA is failing, they have falling ratings. The NBA's ratings are falling. So which means there's no expansion teams coming for the NBA for a while. What if we take a team that we already have with a solidified fan base and move it to Vegas who don't have a team? I think Dallas Mavericks are in trouble of losing their actual franchise. I think trading off your franchise player, your 25, 26-year-old, all world small forward who we've only seen somebody look like this 1 or 2 times. I think trading him off is a clear indication that you don't give a fuck about basketball operations here in this city. And if you don't give a fuck about basketball operations here in this city, where city do you care for him in? Maybe in a city where you already own everything. Seeing as how Dallas and Texas both told her you're not building no casino basketball resort area anywhere, let alone an hour outside of Dallas. So I think Texas and Dallas are going to give her the opportunity to build her casino how she wants to, or and their family how they deem to, or they're going to lose the Mavericks.
Well, that's food for thought. I hadn't even thought about that at all.
So my Lord, that was crazy. Rest up to Kyrie Irving. I'm a huge Kyrie Irving fan. It sucks to even hear, of course, that he injured himself. But at this point, I'm surprised. I'd be surprised if the Mavericks didn't injure him on purpose. I think y'all gonna lose y'all team.
Okay,
I'm a Laker fan though, so that shit don't matter to me.
Y'all going a little far with the conspiracy.
I'm a Laker fan though, so that shit don't matter to me. We're gonna see what the conspiracy feel like in 3 seasons. We're gonna see what the conspiracy feel like in 5 seasons.
Ross says that's the plan. That was the plan the whole time. Y'all think that was the plan the whole time?
They don't have. Literally, Luka Doncic is one of the best players in the NBA. To sell him off...
Yeah, that was strange.
To get rid of him. And again, they were literally just in the motherfucking finals last year. And they lost to the best team in the NBA. The Celtics were the best team in the NBA all year. The Mavericks wasn't even supposed to be in the finals, really. So to make it to the finals, go in and basically have that same team and then retool them with some younger guys and Klay Thompson, and then be like, you know what? You're out of here, guy who took us to the finals. Might I add, you were getting 29 a game, like 6 boards and 8 assists. You're gone. That to me isn't a vow of confidence.
Damn. So what you mean that we would just not have a basketball team anymore?
Yes.
What?
Not that y'all deserve one. Absolutely.
Damn.
Absolutely. So let's hope for the best. I don't want y'all to lose y'all team, but Dirk Nowitzki did stop Kobe Bryant's 3-peat, so I kind of fucking hate y'all. Yeah. Dirk's NBA championship was on the back of Kobe's 3-peat. So really, I hope y'all lose y'all team tomorrow. Yeah, because y'all stopped Kobe's reign.
Oh, TikTok say you're doing hate speech.
I do hate the Mavericks. That makes sense. That checks out.
They talking about Trump.
That checks out.
You know, I needed a little laughter because all the things that I want to talk about today are very, very heavy. I have a follow-up to Caleb Wilson. That's the 20-year-old that was pledging Omega. initially they said that they were at a park, but come to find out after the investigation, they lied.
So right there, somebody going to jail. Right there, because I was again. These are kids. These are college students. Someone's life was lost. Let me be careful. Again, let me be careful how I say this. I don't, unless it was like actual murder, I don't want to immediately take away another teenager's life.
Especially for traditional stuff that's been passed down to them.
So depending on what the situation was, everybody's going to be reprimanded here, but I don't know if I want to put kids in jail. Now we get to the
no, you're going to jail because he was punched in the chest.
That's what. So why did y'all make up a lie as to where y'all was at? That's uno. Because if we hazing a kid and he passed out and dying in front of us, let's call the police right fucking now.
And let me tell you something. I went to HBCU. A lot of these guys reinvent themselves and they come to college and they become frat kids and they're really big losers. And y'all take y'all's dominance and y'all's power and y'all haze these young kids and it gets y'all's dicks hard. And that's why y'all take it too damn far. And I'm pissed because, again, a young kid sent to college to be a chemical engineer.
Again, it's 8 of those. We got 8 black chemical engineers.
Yeah, because you want to punch him in the chest. And I believe he had a seizure. And then they just dropped him off. And
then it's like, bro, okay, so what was happening there? Because I've been punched in the chest mad times. Now, granted, of course, I've, been in whatever situation that was. What was happening to where he was punched in the chest and had a seizure?
And I'm sure he was punched in the chest
multiple times. To where he was hitting his chest and he had a seizure. Like, what the fuck kind of hazing were y'all doing? How long did this last? And again, if we accidentally kill someone, the last thing we need to do is leave this area, go make up a motherfucking lie as to how it happened. I want everybody...
Well, they were scared because they knew. You're not even supposed to do any of that anyways. And that's from national... It's all the way down to school rules. Like, you're not supposed to be hazing. So they knew at that point.
Literally,
They knew they were.
That's why you off campus hiding in some motherfucking abandoned building. Because you know you're not supposed to do this. And again, if we are hazing, why are we hurting each other, gang? Let's understand this. Why are we hurting each other? I'm a very germophobic nigga. So I don't do much that'll put me in the way of germs. However, I understand like doing filthy shit. Like, all right, y'all gotta eat these bugs, or you gotta run around and kiss every ugly bitch that'll let you. Like, I get it. Let's do some real hazing. But why are we hurting each other? How can a young man be punched into a seizure and pass away if the goal of this was to be fucking friends?
Well, I think it's also they want to break you down and they want you to show, your commitment to the chapter or the frat. But regardless, that is ridiculous.
I got jumped on a game when I was 12 or 13. They start putting niggas on in the hood when you're 10 years old. But thank God I wasn't always in my hood. I was at my mama's house. So when I came to my grandma's house, that's when there was some time for gang banging. I got jumped on when I was 12, 13. It was 3 kids my age, and the game plan was, of course, to hurt me, but it wasn't to fucking kill me. And I know mad niggas who got jumped in gangs. We don't die when it's time to be initiated. So that is scary to me because you hear more about initiation, people passing away from initiation of frats and sororities than you do in actual fucking street gangs.
Yeah.
Like, literally, my direct family, there's 6 niggas who got jumped on. They all survived the initiation. Everybody survived getting coded on. How is a motherfucking, what kind of engineer was he?
Chemical engineer.
How is a chemical engineer not making it through initiation?
I mean, and it's crazy how times have changed, too, because there's this hood fame Ronnie, the rapper in Dallas, Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, Dallas area.
who was gunned down, shot 30 times at a car wash in the morning. Like, was it yesterday morning or the day before yesterday?
The day before yesterday.
With his 5-year-old daughter in the car.
Monday morning. And
who fame Ronnie he was very popular for being gambling. He was a rapper. He was a hood nigga, you know.
But he wasn't.
Killer. like come on, y'all.
He wasn't out pushing a line like that. And okay, so let's do that like that too. You know, I'm a black man, and y'all niggas know better. I'm gonna go ahead and say it to the niggas who are out living this kind of life game. Do your thing. That's the rules of the motherfucking game. If you get got, you got. And that's how it go. You outside trying to take niggas' lives, somebody gonna take yours. That's like I said, that's the rules of the game. My thing is, number one, as men, especially as black men, when do we
Where's the line?
When do we hold ourselves accountable on what the fuck we are actually outside doing?
In broad daylight in the morning.
In broad daylight
at a car wash.
On a Monday morning.
With other people
at
there.
A car wash. Because there were cars speeding off.
They on foot chasing this man down.
So and it fucks with me, y'all, because again, and that's what we see a lot. These young niggas don't know how to be gangsters.
Y'all not even doing drive-bys.
Y'all, you young niggas don't know how to be gangsters. Y'all be pussy and y'all be having guns, and that's the only difference.
Like
y'all be killers and tough. Y'all literally just be pussy niggas with guns. Because if in the video, if you haven't watched it, you don't need to see no more death today. Go about your day. But in the video, it shows them running up on him in a sense to finish the job. Well, if we were going to get out the car and press you like that anyway, what the fuck did we shoot the car up for?
Like, and then y'all too dumb to even make sure there are not other people, other casualties, other people in the car.
What are we waving bangers for if we're going to walk up and do him dirty anyway? Because if that was and that be the thing, y'all be scared to fucking death of any kind of harm that comes to you. And of course, nobody want to die, but how you a killer and afraid of it? How you willing to take a life, but yours is too high of an honor?
That shit makes me mad.
Yeah, they pressed up on this man at a motherfucking car wash with his baby in a car, the backseat with his baby in a car, and shot the car up, and then tracked him down to shoot him. Of course, we didn't know we were shooting a baby, and that's the fucking problem, gang. And that right there is the problem.
Y'all don't think, and it's just. What world do y'all live in where y'all think y'all can get away with shit like that? There's cameras everywhere.
In 2020 fucking 5.
Cameras everywhere.
You gonna shoot at a car wash?
And then what? That was worth your life?
Like, they literally can legitimately track you back from where you did that crime to your house with multiple cameras.
All the street cameras.
They use ring cams from unsuspecting neighbors. If the police run by and walk up to my door, it's like, hey, somebody committed a crime, they ran by here, can I see your ring cam? You think I'm gonna not give it to them?
Sure.
I can't wait till you go to jail. You better hope you're not white. I'm gonna go help the police.
So now you in jail and they're deceased, and then now what? And
it's like the life you're gonna live because Fort Worth not letting this go.
Of course
not. The police department not letting this go.
Baby,
you could have had y'all just killed him. Alright, man, we gonna see about y'all niggas. Y'all better hope we don't see about y'all. The child that y'all killed, Fort Worth not letting this go. So now that your life is over, because you on the run. You're on the run right now. You're gonna be on the run until they catch you. So when they finally do catch you and you're in jail for the rest of your life, at least you killed that nigga. At least everybody in the streets know you will catch a body. We don't know you'll do shit else because you never gonna be back on them.
So we just talked about this a few days ago. Like these young niggas, like they're scary to me because they're dumb. Like it's not even that they're dangerous. A lot of them are.
Ooh La La says, "What is the beef about?" I'm not 100% sure, baby. Like I said, he from what we see, and that's a very big deal. From what we see. He specifically wasn't so much into street shit as he was just a nigga in the street. He was more so about his money. He was gambling, and in a sense trying to get other niggas to gamble. From what I heard, please don't take this anywhere with you. But from what I heard, one of his friends, one of Hood Lil Fame Ronnie's friends, robbed a gambling dice game, whatever be the case. He robbed it. they couldn't get his friends, so they came back and got him. Which again,
all over money,
if that's the case, I'm happy y'all got him. Congrats on catching that body. Now you're going to jail for the rest of your fucking life.
Not even worth it. Not worth
and
it.
And when they catch you, I will be celebrating. I'm going to put one in the air for hood fame because I want y'all niggas gone forever.
Rest in peace. Like, it's really the baby. Like, I mean, I feel like when you live and you're in dangerous environments, gambling, things like that, you're going to have a target on your back. But that baby did not deserve
And you got to say that. Say that again. Y'all, again, young niggas do not know how to be gangsters.
And y'all flashy with it.
If there's beef like that in the street on your back, on your jacket, you need not be riding with no family member.
You need security.
Your girl should never be, your mama, your baby, nobody should be in a car with you ever.
They shouldn't even.
If there's
you should
niggas
have a
running
second
around,
car. They shouldn't even know what
y'all don't know how to be gangsters. My daddy had 2 cars. One is for gangbanging.
And then y'all be having noticeable cars, got your license plates, name on it. Like, come on, y'all.
And we all are, and again, I'm not a victim blamer here, far from it.
I'm victim blaming. Because when you...
Our victim is a victim shaming for that.
Or victim
whatever be the case.
He living that lifestyle. You got your baby running around with you.
He showed himself on the internet with his money a lot. And as we know, there's niggas running around starving. So let's just say he wasn't even involved in no beef. Let's just say they were trying to rob him, which they didn't do. But it's like, I'm not saying don't show off the things that you work hard for and the things that you got.
I follow him. We follow each other. I see how he move. You know where he at, location. Like, it's too dangerous, and you put your family in harm's way when you walking around flashing that kind of money.
I'm sorry, that's my auntie. Kiki, hi, love.
Hi.
Good morning. It's early as hell out there. Tell grandma I said, hey, that's my auntie. I was like, nephew.
The last thing that I wanted to talk about, we've already talked about Anthony Edwards and Ayesha Howard. Ayesha Howard is little baby mama.
The one who texted him.
She revealed the text messages when she got pregnant. He said he didn't want the baby.
Yeah.
He wanted an abortion. She wouldn't get an abortion. And then here we are. Baby's here. 4 months old.
The baby here? Damn, that was fast.
The baby is 4 months old, and she's trying to get child support. He went to court and filed a petition that he does not want custody or visitation. And
he hate this bitch. Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's it's not funny, y'all. It's not funny. But
hey, niggas never go to court. He hate this girl.
This is what things are coming to now, and I want to know, like, I think that's trifling as hell.
Uh-huh.
That is really, really trifling. Anthony Edwards is a football player, right?
Basketball.
A basketball player. Sorry, he's a basketball player, y'all. And he's the one with a bunch of other kids, too. I think one of his other baby mamas came out and said that he doesn't do anything for her.
That's a lie. Now he don't got a bunch of other kids, but he do got some kids.
Well, one of his other baby mamas commented that he don't do for her child either. So
can you move?
I don't know. It's when everybody needs to be held responsible.
I think. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up.
Because
wait a minute.
the women having babies with a dude who told you from the beginning he don't want the baby, and now the baby is here and he's standing on it. So and. I mean, this is the first time that I've seen a guy go this far to go to court himself and say, hey, I don't want nothing to do.
That's why I say he hate her ass. Okay, so my thing is, when do we say this is your fault? Because again, Anthony Edwards, I wasn't there. I don't know what he said to her, but I will bet all of the $28 in my bank account that when they were about to have sex, he did not say he wanted a baby.
He didn't. She revealed text messages herself.
And then to guarantee, we can guarantee as well that after she was pregnant, he said again, "I don't want that baby."
He did.
So when does my consistency rewarded? When is my messaging that I walked in this bitch with when before we ever did the fucky fuck? When is this gonna be like, you know what, gang? You right.
I forgot about that too. He's 20. 3.
She's
and she's 38 years old. I forgot about that too.
When can I stand on the business that I walked in here with?
And you know what sucks too? The guy is always going to be painted as the villain in this scenario because it's like, oh, you shouldn't have fucked her.
See, there she is right there. Pretty Reed 82.
Why didn't he use a condom?
Why didn't he use the condom? Unprotected sex is not an indication or in designation that now we deserve a baby.
Okay, hold on.
No. Because what the fuck are we we don't even know each other. Like, that's my thing.
Then why y'all have sex?
Bro, that's dumb. That's dumb.
No, that is dumb. Agreed.
That's dumb.
Having sex with somebody unprotected that you don't want a baby.
So now y'all gotta keep the baby. Y'all are retarded, and that's why y'all are in these situations so often. Why would you think that? You don't even know the nigga. Like, okay, she's 38 years old. He's 23 years old, NBA professional basketball player. She knows he got other kids and a bitch. Like, not keep in mind, he don't just have a baby mama and kids. He got a fucking girl that's like in his life that he's already shown. So I tell you, when we first fuck, I'm not interested in any kids. When you pop up and tell me you got a baby, I'm not interested in any kids. Now that the baby is here, I'm not interested in any kids. And it's, what kind of man are you? The one that's not interested in kids. Oh, if you wasn't interested in kids, you would have put a condom on. Or would I have said I was interested in kids?
I hate this so much because there needs to be accountability on both ends. And I think women have been getting away with this for a very long time. And at some point, you are 38 years old and you just had a baby knowing that she's not going to have a father in her life. And now, like, and you again, need to be held responsible for that.
38. You're not 18 to where you think a nigga gonna come around. You 38 years old. You know niggas ain't shit. You've known it for a very long time. You've known it for 15 years now. You've known since 23 that, oh, damn, niggas ain't shit. You 38 years old. There's a man telling you this baby won't have a father, and you like, what kind of man are you?
Let's be clear. Both parties are stupid.
Yes. Both
parties need to be held responsible. But I think that the women going after these athletes that have a lot of money for child support for a baby that there's so much evidence are we still gonna only go off of the consent from the sex? That's the thing. Because
that's what y'all are telling me. As long as he has sex with you, then whatever happens, that's on him. My nigga. That's also how women apply relationships. If the nigga get in a relationship with me, he can't leave. One thing does not beget the other. Can you get out of it? One thing does not beget the other. I did not sign up to do something. When I go and get McDonald's, I don't sign up for food poisoning. I just wanted some chicken nuggets.
And being a 38-year-old grown old ass woman, you know what you're doing.
Grooming.
You probably was hoping that you got pregnant. Because
if we flip this, it ain't gonna be no what about her? Y'all know y'all not gonna say, well, she should have. Nah, the girl's not gonna do that. The moment we flip this shit around and he's 38 and she's 23, y'all just gonna call him a fuck freaky nigga.
Renee, I am her exactly. She said, man, let's keep it real. The son she had with little baby's getting older. The money is drying up.
Don't make me throw my cup.
And she need another lick, just like
Don't make me throw my cup.
I agree.
Come on, man. And that's the thing. Another thing, and this is what men don't do. Women try to take sometimes their thought process and apply it to every woman. These bitches are hoes. Yeah, the way you think, radioactive beauty, the way you think is not how is what she on. I've already had the taste of a millionaire who take care of his baby and send what he's supposed to send. I already know what that's like. A lot of y'all ain't never felt that. I'm trying to tell you, it can't be, again, of coming from a man who was not raised by his father, who was raised by a single mother. You need to find accountability in this matter.
We got a bunch of different opinions in here. Call Her Free says, we're all grown enough to know the consequences of sex. He just had a kid with his living girlfriend. If he didn't have the money he wouldn't be running around outside like this. Now, that is very true. Because the young niggas need to stop. Why are you sleeping with all these different girls and having kids?
Money. Poor niggas have multiple babies. What do we...
Okay, but we talking about her and them in court and her trying to get
I already called Aunt a dirty nigga. I already said this. I already said for you to be running around and have multiple kids with multiple women in a short span, this is dirty nigga movement here. These are the actions of a dirty nigga. He just happened to be good at basketball. A dirty basketballing nigga. That's all we seeing here. So we can't, again, this is what women do. Y'all see a man with money and forget he's still a man. Take the money off him. This is a dirty nigga who play ball.
And I don't know why y'all keep thinking like money.
He's just a dirty nigga who play ball. That's it. From Atlanta. So the balling and the money is what make you think he's some type of different nigga. Take the money off him and look at him.
Especially athletes where he could get an injury tomorrow and be benched and lose his contract. Like, y'all really setting yourself up. Y'all
are, because this is a gamble. You're gambling and you fucking lost, and now you're trying to play the what kind of man are you card. He's a man who decided what he wanted when he first met you.
So do you think that he should be forced to pay for child support, even though he's the one who consented to sex and got her pregnant and didn't use protection?
My morality is gonna say yeah. Again, I've never been in these situations. I'm not a dirty nigga, so if I have a baby with a girl, whether I hate her fucking guts or she the love of my life, I'm gonna take care of my baby. However, again, like I just said about women, stop taking what you would do in your moral process and your expectations and applying it into someone else. Ant-Man, in his positioning, no, I don't feel like that. I don't feel like he should have to do anything after he literally said what he was not willing to do. Long before. He didn't switch up. And a lot of y'all say that. I had the baby and he switched up. Say less. I'ma be consistent and on point the whole motherfucking time. So now that you got consistency, what y'all asked for out of every man you ever meet, now you don't want this consistency because it ain't what you wanted.
It just breaks my heart because this is a person who didn't ask to be here. My father is in my siblings' lives because he likes the mama. But he don't like my mama, so he not fucking with me.
Again, as someone whose father did not raise them, the feeling that baby is going to get, it can't be fixed by the mama. It can only be fixed by the father, and the father is saying, "I never wanted you fucking here."
That's why, I mean, when it comes to me, I'm hard on myself. I'm hard on anybody around me because at the end of the day, I feel like women, we ultimately are in control. We're in control of our wombs. We're in control of decisions that we make after we get pregnant. Men, unfortunately, don't have a second choice, but women, we do. We can go down to that clinic, and I've been a person who's, some people are against abortion. I'm not, especially when you're bringing a person into this world.
808s and ass quakes, and I'm gonna block you after this.
808s and ass quakes.
Because you're gonna change that name. I'm mad I even read it. 808s and ass quakes said, also having kids is not only about monetary support. Why are you voluntarily signing up for a child to not have a dad, to not to have to do those long nights and ER visits, etc. alone?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. My sister has a baby, and I've had a front row seat to how time consuming, exhausting. Money, whatever. You need somebody there. You need help. And I guess sometimes the girls are getting broke off enough money to where they're like, hey, I'll take being a single mother if I can get 20 G's a month guaranteed. But as you can see,
oh yeah, I'll fuck too.
But
if I guarantee this dick could get me 20 G's guaranteed for 18 years from a woman, I'll be down.
And that's what they're doing. That is what these girls are doing. You cannot tell me nothing different.
I'll be down.
This is an investment for them.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I get a baby out of it. I have a athlete baby daddy, and I get money to be taking care of me and my child.
So again,
so who has the most to lose then? The guys.
Which is why these are dirty niggas. Women are running around and dating these men because of the money. We are not doing, and the status too. Well, that's fine. Yeah, he is an NBA professional basketball player, so status and money. If you can just strip a nigga, objectively of what he means to the world, let's talk about what he means to you. Does this 38-year-old woman really want to have a baby with this 23-year-old man if he's not a millionaire?
No, if she
why is he now responsible?
23.
And again, like you said, fuck the money. Babies are fucking hard. Y'all are signing up to be single mothers, which makes you not only bitter, it puts a lot of stress and onus on you.
And the person that you are creating too. I always say this, I'm gonna say this to the day that I die. You are not having babies, you're having people. This person is starting off their life in shame. Starting off their life with trauma.
It reminds you of
with daddy issues.
It reminds you of Game of Thrones and shit like that, when they be like the bastard and he can't talk to the
kid. You see how they treated Jon Snow? He couldn't even have a family last name. And that shit is real. That's one thing that has been passed down from the trial. I don't care what nobody
see how they treated Jon? Oh my God.
Like that. It's for some money.
Hey man, I want y'all, like I said, morally speaking, as men, especially as black men, I could really give a fuck about everything else. As black men, I don't want to see this shit. I want us to not only procreate with the woman that we want to procreate with, but if we slip up and it happens to be with someone who we don't want to procreate with, we still need to be fathers. We still need to step up. We still need to be there. However, stop creating babies with niggas who are dirty. Stop, please stop. He literally had a brand new baby with his live-in bitch, and she still did this.
And whatever the situation is, y'all going out to the clubs, y'all going, y'all hanging out, y'all hooking up after the clubs, drunk, whatever the situation is,
Imani Mama said, why she having a baby with or entertaining a boy that's damn near very close to 20 years younger than her? He basically a child himself.
Exactly. Because the guy, they know. It's grooming.
Her literal son is all of like 8 years younger than us. He is closer. Her son is closer in age to Ant-Man than Ant-Man is to her.
Don't even get me started on Drea, because Drea is on my shit list.
That's all I'm saying is I just want us to, the accountability has to be there on both sides, because when you are aware of the mistakes you make, that's when you do not continue to make them.
I just still think if when you get pregnant and you decide the guy says he doesn't want to be in the child's life, and you know that, to come back and try to sue him for like child support, I don't know though, because it's like you shouldn't have fucked her.
No, I should be able to fuck who I want.
No.
I should be able to fuck who I want and who allows me to. I did not sign up for a kid. I don't know why y'all think that. I don't know why women, but sex is literally a recreational thing.
But you can't make nobody go through no damn surgery to rip a baby out of you. Like, you can't force
The only reason you're not doing this is because I have some money. Do you believe
That's debatable.
You're better off morally than I am?
She at 38, she could want a second child and didn't think she was gonna be able to get pregnant, and it was a miracle baby, and she don't want to give up her opportunity to have another baby. She has a son. Maybe she always wanted a daughter. Like, I mean, it could be genuine.
I won't argue
Maybe
that.
she thought she couldn't get pregnant and did.
I won't argue that. That's fair. All right.
It's so complicated. This is just why. Stop having sex with people that you do not want to have kids with.
I don't suggest that. Y'all keep doing y'all fucking.
Oh,
This is Fontane in the Morning, featuring the beautiful Porsha J. Thank you guys for tuning in so much this morning. Enjoy the rest of y'all morning. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. We'll be back on Friday. This episode is going to be on YouTube in a few hours. Like I said, we appreciate y'all again. Y'all have yourself a safe morning. And keep up the fucking. Don't listen to nothing she got to say. Just buy a condom.